Hello and welcome to All That Happened in Nigeria, where we give you a rundown of happenings within the week. I am Oluwatobi Enito. Welcome. Tinubu returns after 2 weeks abroad. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has returned to Abuja after spending 2 weeks abroad. Tinubu returned to his official residence at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, in the early hours of Wednesday. 2 weeks ago, on April 23, 2024, the president departed Abuja for the Netherlands for a 3-day official visit, honoring an invitation from the Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte. CBN directs banks to impose 0.5% cybersecurity levy on all transactions. The Central Bank of Nigeria has ordered banks operating in the country to start charging a cybersecurity levy on transactions. A circular from the Apex Bank on Monday disclosed that implementation of the levy would start 2 weeks from the day. The circular was directed to all commercial merchants, non-interest and payment service banks, among others. Rivers APC urges 27 assembly members to impeach Fubara. The political crisis rocking Rivers State is gradually creeping to a tipping point as the state's All Progressives Congress APC issued a standing order to the 27 APC members in the House of Assembly to immediately commence an impeachment process on Governor Siminalayi Fubara. APC said the impeachment process was necessary given the governor's blatant refusal to honor the peace agreement initiated by President Bola Tinubu between Fubara and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike some months ago, and his recent declaration of the lawmaker's seat vacant. CSE registration: police to go after illegal POS operators. The federal government has said mandatory registration of point-of-sales operators nationwide will reduce kidnapping and help security agencies arrest recipients of ransom payments from kidnapped victims. It also vowed that security agencies will go after POS operators who fail to comply with the directive to register with the Corporate Affairs Commission after July 7, 2024. The Registrar General, CAC Hussein Imagaji, disclosed this at the formal launch of the CAC registration of agents and merchants of fintechs on Wednesday in Abuja. Bandits attack university in Kogi State, abduct students. Bandits have attacked the Confluence University of Science and Technology, or SARA, Okene in Kogi and abducted a yet-to-be-ascertained number of students. Security sources told newsmen on Friday that quite a handful of students were in the class to read in preparation for the first semester examination scheduled for Monday, May 13, 2024. The gunmen were said to have entered the classrooms on Thursday night and started shooting sporadically into the air while an unspecified number of students were whisked away. 2.7 billion naira fraud. Court grants Sirika, daughter-in-law, 100 million naira bail each. A federal high court sitting in Abuja on Thursday granted the former Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Hadis Abubakar Sirika bail. The court also granted his daughter Fatima Hadis Sirika and in-law Jalal Hama bail. Sirika, his daughter, son-in-law and Aldurak Investments were charged to court over alleged 2.7 billion naira fraud in connection with the Bot Nigeria Air project by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Before the trial judge, Justice Silvanus Oji, granted the bail request of the defendant. They pleaded not guilty to all the charges proffered against them after it was read out to them. CBN directs banks to suspend charges on deposits till September. The Central Bank of Nigeria has directed banks to stop charges on cash deposits until September 30, 2024. The Apex Bank disclosed this in a circular dated May 6, 2024, signed by its Director of Banking Supervision, Adetono Adedeji. Customers of some of the deposit money banks raised concerns that the banks have begun collection of processing fees for cash deposits as of May 1, 2024. Binance accuses Nigerian officials of demanding $150 million bribe. Federal government assures of due process. Cryptocurrency platform Binance has accused some top government officials of demanding $150 million bribe in crypto to settle the criminal charge against the firm. Binance Chief Executive Officer Richard Teng made the bribery allegation in a blog post published by the New York Times on Tuesday. Senate okays death penalty for drug traffickers. The Senate on Thursday approved the death penalty for dealers and importers of cocaine, heroin, and other drugs into the country. The proposed capital punishment also applies to manufacturing, trafficking, dealing in, or delivery of hard drugs by any means. The Senate arrived at the resolution on the floor of the Red Chamber after deliberations on the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act Amendment Bill 2024. Shettimas counsels trip to US-Africa Summit. Vice President Kashim Shettimas has cancelled his trip to Dallas, Texas, in the United States of America, US, where he was expected to represent President Bola Tinubu at the US-Africa Summit. The trip cancellation, according to a statement issued by the media assistant to the Vice President Stanley Nwokocha, was due to technical faults developed by Shettimas' plane and had to deter on the advice of the presidential air fleets. And those are all that happened in Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching. I remain your host, Oluwatobi Enitan.